What is up, Tiger Talkers? I'm David, and here is your school news. End-of-course exams are this week, with our third grading period coming to a close Friday, March 9th. There will be a quiz bowl match on March 13th as well. Report cards are going to be issued on March 16th, and the Ironton Elementary School will be having their annual talent show in the high school auditorium on March 13th. The bowling team banquet will be on March 13th also at the cafeteria at 6 o'clock. Remember that. The ACT test will be given at school on March 29th as well. The open door basketball game will be on the 22nd, and spring break runs from March 30th until April 7th. That is all with your school news, and be sure to check out our YouTube channel, Tiger Talk.
Howdy, Tiger Talk News. This is Brandon Warden with This Week in History. On March 4th, 1792, oranges were first introduced to Hawaii. In 1936, the Hindenburg exploded. In 2012, Vladimir Putin won the Russian presidential election. On March 5th, 1807, Beethoven first performs his Fourth Symphony in B. In 1956, King Kong was first televised. On March 6, 1836, the Battle of the Alamo leaves 182 to 257 Texans dead. In 1869, Dmitry Mendeleev presents his first periodic table of elements to the Russian Chemical Society. On March 7, 1933, the game Monopoly was invented. On March 8, 2014, Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 mysteriously disappears over the Indian Ocean, prompting the most expensive search effort in history. On March 9, 1947, Nicholas Copernicus records his first astronomical observation. In 1776, Adam Smith publishes his influential book, Wealth of Nations. On March 10, 1862, the U.S. makes its first printed money. And that has been This Week in History. See you next time.
Good cleavening, Tiger Talkers.
Mess it up!
Get over it. Good cleavening, Tiger Talkers. My name's David, and we're going to talk about National Get Over It Day, which is today, Friday. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, Steven?
I can't believe it.
It's freaking crazy.
Well, just get over it.
Yeah. National Get Over It Day is basically what the name means. Get over it. Don't let anything hold you down today or stand in your way. National Get Over It Day was founded by Jeff Goldblatt because he couldn't get over a breakup he had recently experienced. It's terrible.
Wish I'd gotten over it then.
So in order to help himself and others, he started the day to just get over things. There are many ways to celebrate Get Over It Day, but there is mainly one, based around any past relationships that you can't get over. Try to hang out with friends, watch some comedies, or just plan to do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alone. Getting over your feelings toward a special kind of person might be hard, but this day is dedicated to all you sad folk who can't do it. So you should cheer up and be with the people who you care about most, except the one that you broke up with. Don't hang out with them. So if you have a friend, or you just can't get over someone, just tell them to look forward to Friday because it's National Get Over It Day. What is up, Tiger Talk? I'm David here with the Shan Dude, and we're going to give you some odd news. So, a naked driver, right? This guy's completely naked. He crashes into a daycare center, hits a tree, and then rolls his car. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
So, a South Carolina woman is seen gouging her eyeballs out in front of a church. Then she's taken to the hospital. Now she's in intensive care.
Ridiculous.
That's just something you don't see every day.
That's right.
So, then a drunk West Virginia man, he typed in the wrong address in an Uber. Turns out he ended up in New Jersey with a bill of $1,635. Insane.
Pocket change.
Chump change, to be exact. So, a college student is sued for not leaving his dorm. Just didn't want to leave.
Maybe he didn't know where to go.
It's crazy.
A child in Florida got stuck in a claw machine at a local mall. Police say it took about an hour to get the child out. Man, that's crazy.
That's just something you don't see.
I mean, yeah. A hunter in the north was found knocked out by a falling goose. How does that work? Gravity? Are you real?
That's just something you don't see.
Physics? 2 thumbs down. There was over 1,000 tons of mail in an Italian man's garage. It says he had been stashing it for years. What's the point?
That's just something you don't see.
Crazy people, right, Dave?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Bolivar, the 5-year-old?
Yeah, well, he will be 5 come February.
Yeah.
You know that I can't get him to go to bed at night for nothing.
Is that right?
He'll just sit up half the night.
What do you got to tell him bedtime stories?
I've tried every one I ever heard.
Yeah, but you're telling the same old bedtime stories, just like we used to enjoy.
Well?
You can't do that. You got to take these same stories and tell them backwards, or you can't get the kids' attention.
Tell him backwards.
Yeah. Like, for example, instead of Cinderella, you say Rendersella. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you the story of Cinderella. You learn this, and then you tell it to your kid, all right?
All right.
All right. Once upon a time, in a corn country, there lived a beautiful girl, and her name was Rendersella. Now, Rendersella lived with her mugly other and 2 sad blisters. Also, in this same corn country, there was a very pransome hince. Now, this pransome hince was going to have a fancy fall, and he invited the people for riles of mouth, especially the pitch reaper.
That's the only ones to invite.
Now, Rendersella's mugly other and her 2 sad blisters, they went out to buy some drancy fesses, you know, to wear to this fancy fall. But Rendersella couldn't go because all she had to wear was some old rurty dag. So finally the night of the fancy fall arrived, and Rendersella couldn't go, so she just cat down and shrived.
She cat down and shrived.
Yeah, right down there and shrived. And she was kitting her shrine when all at once there appeared before her Gary Mudfather. And he touched her with his wagic man. And there appeared before her a keg, boach, and hicks white saucer, you know, to take her to the fancy fall. But he said, now, Rendersella, you be sure and be home before midnight, or I'll turn you into a tumpkin. So when Rendersella arrived at the fancy fall, this pransome hince met her at the door because he'd been watching all this time behind a wooden window. And Rendersella and the pransome hince danced all night. And they lell and fub. And all at once the mid-clock struck night. And Rendersella spaced down the rars, and just as she beats the rottum, she slopped her dripper.
She slopped the dripper?
Yes, sir. So the next day, this pransome hince went all over this corn country looking for the beautiful girl who had slopped her dripper. Finally, he came to Rendersella's house. Well, he tried it on her mugly other, and it fit and did. Then he tried it on her 2 siggly usters, and it fit and did. Then he tried it on Rendersella, and it fit and did. It was exactly the sight right. So they got married and lived happily after happily. Now, Roy, the story of the story is this. If you go to a fancy fall and you want to have a pransome hince loll and fub with you, don't forget to slop your dripper.
I'm Yelin.
I'm Matt.
Yeah, this is your
Tiger Talk News.